this is LordUg, and I'm here today to do you a tutorial for console commands on Skyrim. Now, it's only basics. I'm only going to show you a few commands. And the thing is, I just want to say though, be responsible when using these, because some of them are really powerful. You can delete mountains and all sorts of things. So be very careful what you do. Make sure you go online and check out the proper commands and things like that. Don't just go putting anything in. You could spoil your game. At least make sure you've got a save, an old save to back up. Don't go blaming me if you spoil anything. You know, I'm just showing you this. If you use it irresponsibly, that's your problem. So let's get on with some console commands. Now, to get your console up, this is on the PC by the way, you press the tilde key. The tilde key is the key that is to the left of your number 1 on your keyboard, and it will bring up this dark box at the bottom here. Now, as you can see, we've got a cursor flashing down here, and what we're going to put in, to start with, we're going to activate, we're going to use, I should say, Skyrim's in-game teleport. And that is by putting COC. You put that in, a space, and then you can type the name of the place you want to go. So let's say I type Riverwood. Screen goes black, and here we are at Riverwood. Now it does not put you exactly where it would if you fast travelled. If you fast travelled, usually you'd appear around about here. Instead it just puts you over there. So why use COC when you can use fast travel? Well, that's because, for instance, there's some places you can't go that you can get with COC. For instance, with COC you can go to where you know the name of a place. So it might be a place you've never unlocked. And of course you can't get there until you've visited the place. You cannot fast travel. So it might be a place you've not unlocked, so you can put COC and you can go there whether you unlocked it or not. Also, you can use COC whether you're over encumbered or not. It doesn't matter. So whereas you can't use that, as you know, if you are carrying too much weight, and you cannot use the fast teleport, you can use COC still. So it does have its advantages. So that's what that does. Now, there is one place I do want to show you which is quite special, but it can spoil your game. But it's up to you. If you go, if you want to, you can take everything here, and trust me, the game will be nothing anymore. Then I'll show you anyway. Right, I'll put CAC QA smoke, all one word, QA smoke. Press enter, and it takes you to here. Now this is a developer's place. This is a place that the developers used to store items, test items, things like that. As you can see, we've got a grindstone. You've got an anvil, you've got different enchanting ones. Alchemy labs, you've got one against the wall here connected. You've got a table kind here. Same way enchanter. You've got a table kind with legs and one against the wall here. Over here you've got all your crafting stuff, your forge, smelter, you know, and workbench here. You've got your cooking stuff here. But these are what makes it interesting. A tanning rack. Here. These are what can spoil your game, these chests here. Because if you look at what's in them, I'll just go through them quickly. All skill books. Skill books are those that when you open them, it increases one of your skills a level. Let's say, you know, it puts your enchanting up, or your lockpicking, or your one-handed, or your defense, or your heavy armor, or whatever. You know, your alchemy, your pickpocketing, your bartering. Well, all those skill books are in one chest here. Every single one of them. So you could open this and take them all, and you'd have every skill book in game. So you know you've got to be responsible. This could ruin your game. You know, if you use them all, what's the point finding them in game? You've already got them. So that's all spells. Here's all your spell tomes. Although I am actually going to take one of these because I do need one for later. So I'm going to take Blizzard, because Blizzard is one of the big spells. It's a big frost spell. So I'm going to take that. But otherwise, all the spell books are in there. They're just normal books. Books you find on bookcases or anything like that. Nothing special about them. This one could spoil the game big time. All enchanted armour. Everything. All dragon armour that's enchanted in the game is in there. All ebony armour that's enchanted in the game is in there. All Daedric armour is in there. Every ring, every circlet, every necklace, everything that's classed as any kind of armour that has enchantments on is in this chest. So it's all in there. That, you know, you won't have to find it in game then, because it's all there. That's all clothing and jewellery, normal stuff, nothing major. All standard armours, nothing major. All keys. You can get every house in the game, every dungeon, everywhere. All miscellaneous items. When you press I to go to your inventory and you go to miscellaneous, everything that can be in there is in there. All that's your jewels, your stones, your like flawless gems and things like that. It also counts for dragon bones, you know, everything really that goes in there. Then over this side we have all staffs, from the very strongest staffs to the very weakest. All soul gems that you can get. You've got all enchanted weapons here, every bow, every axe, every dagger, every sword, everything that's enchanted, from Daedric to, you know, whatever you can make, craft, it's in there and it's enchanted. And there's all your standard weapons, so they're all in there too. Just same thing, just haven't got the enchantments on. Then you've got all ammos, which is like all the different arrows you can get. All potions of all strengths, they're in there. All scrolls, you know what they do, and all ingredients. That covers both cooking and alchemy. So you'll get like, you know, you'll get like a steak, you know, or in with, you know, blisterwort. So, you know, it's all in there. And basically that's why this place can ruin the game, because it has everything. Also, the thing about this is you cannot fast travel from here. See, if I try and go to Whiterun, can't go. You cannot fast travel from this location, it says. So what I have to do, I have to use the COC command. So I'm going to use Riverwood, and I can COC straight back to Riverwood. Now, the thing is, some places you have to type a little bit more. For instance, again, tilde. If I type COC Whiterun, it will put me in the area of Whiterun. It will not put me necessarily right near the castle. I'll show you. See, I'm on a bridge, and there is Whiterun. Look how far away I am. You can see I'm right over here. I'm in this little villagey area close to. So, how do I get into the town? Well, some places you have to type COC Whiterun origin. Nothing, no spaces, just COC space Whiterun origin. And what this will do is when you press enter, it'll now put you in town. And there you go. So that's the COC commands, and basically how they work. You can think with that. You can play with that yourself and get used to that. Okay, so next thing I want to show you is the field of view command. Now the field of view command means you can make the game zoom out or zoom in depending on what you put, on what number you input. Now, the higher the number, the more it zooms out. The lower the number, the more it zooms in, which I'll show you now. You do that by, again, pressing tilde, then FOV, and then a number. So let's say I put 20. See, it's really zoomed in now. I've got a really zoomed in look, close-up view of everything. I can see over there in distance. Very good. Now, this is where it gets really trippy. Now, the usual field of view, the usual FOV, is round about 75. That will kind of put it back round about to where you were before. So that's your normal, if I show you. So it's about the normal view, that is. But, and this is where it gets really trippy, guys, if you press tilde and put FOV 160, now 160 is the highest you can go to. So put FOV 160 and boom! Now look at this. Now that is just insane. You know, you can't. That's my bow. I've got my bow out. You know, it's crazy. You can't really tell where you are. It's proper bad. But yeah, so that's what 160 does. You can easily remember to take it back. Just tilde FOV, and it's about 75, and that'll take it back. So that's how you can change your field of view. You can zoom it in, zoom it out, wherever.